Okay, I think we're live. Let's see. Let's do a little refresh here. Maybe another refresh. Let's go. There we go. Beautiful. What up? What up? What's in the box? How you doing? Addicted, what's up? If you guys are still here. I'm really curious to see what HPI is coming up with. Honestly, I think it's gonna be something lame again. Because granted, I know some people like what they're putting out, but I've been disappointed with what they've been doing. What are you guys getting into? Let's see if we got somebody or a couple people in here. But after this live, I'm going to clean the garage. I have shit everywhere. It's a mess. It's bad. What up? What are you guys doing? It looks like we have at least one or two people in here. But yeah, I was able to run that infraction last weekend on those Badlands. Pretty sick. We'll let it fill up a little bit before we talk about that. I also want to talk about what might HPI be coming up with. Who knows? And what's it called? Yeah, I had to do some trimming on that infraction, but it came out pretty good. Still need some tweaking though. Spike, what's up, buddy? But yeah, it's just HBR's been letting me down, man. I kind of think they started again strong with the Savage, even though I kind of regret getting that new one. I should have waited for the XL. Um, and then they put out the two Baja kits again, and then they kind of just went to minis. And like, I get it, like, costs money, but like, nothing's like really making me want to be like, oh, damn, that's awesome. Because apparently they're showing something on the 8th. Who knows what it's going to be? I really think it's going to be another mini or some kind of rock crawler. And again, I understand people are into rock crawlers, and I think they're awesome too. But HPI needs to go back to their glory, man. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Anybody have HPI stuff here? I have an older Savage, a newer Savage, and the Baja kit when they re-released that. Like HPI was known to be just badass bashers and some other things and the Baja and stuff. And they're just kind of disappointing, honestly. No. I might have put brake clean in this. What are you guys getting into today or this weekend? I said earlier I have to clean the shop. I have shit everywhere. I'm gonna pull some things out and do some buttoning up. I didn't get the new controller until Tuesday, and Tuesday I went back to work, so I haven't had Haven't had a chance to do anything with it yet. I'm gonna try to bind it today to get it all set up. But yeah, I didn't get the controller until after I was on my vacation was done, and then I had to work. So today's my first day not working. I can try it. I had to obviously bind it and do all that. So hopefully I can get it out this weekend. That'd be cool. Spike, are you in the planes? I don't know if we talked about that. I don't remember. Again, I have zero idea what I'm doing with planes. So, and I do have the unboxing and build. It's actually rendering right now. Some reason last weekend, my footage from my GoPro refused to do anything. So I managed to save it. So that'll be up. I gave up RC for motorcycles, realized I can have a garage full of bikes for about the same, never any repair cost. Hey man, I get it. I used to have a motorcycle. I had two. Nothing wrong with that, man. Everybody has a thing. Not yet, Spike. Yeah. Yeah, we're into everything here though. I have a lot of hobbies. Video game, RC, playing outside with the dirt and Second Amendment things, hunting. So I get it, dude. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just curious. What do you guys think? Do you think HPI is just gonna release another like little crawler or something? I'm curious. Again, I think they said on the 8th they're gonna show it, so who knows really until it comes out. I really don't think it's gonna be anything special, unfortunately. The last thing I seen that really caught my eye was that who makes it? I always forget their freaking name. Techno. That Techno monster truck kit, that's cool as hell. That geometry on that suspension, it's gonna handle really good. And it's a kit, so it's fun to build. Quad crazy. What kind of RCs did you have, and what kind of bikes do you have now? I need to. I want to get the Lozy 5T back out. I've run that a bunch off camera, but I need to do another like a legit. I haven't done like a legit video on the 5T. I did the unboxing and like quick run here and there, but need to do like a legit video on it. That thing's awesome, man. Bone stock, sick. Well, my buddy Chris was here last weekend. We ran the infraction on the Badlands. We ran the Notorious 6S. He liked that. I think that's it. We didn't really run much else. Just kind of hung out, ran some things, did some things like around the house stuff. Went to the bar. Nothing too crazy, you know. It was a good hangout. Anybody getting in anything RC this weekend? Seems slow today, man. Maybe people are hungover. Want to I'm putting lipos into storage. They've been sitting here too long. Just going through those because you got to take care of the lipos, you know. And again, I have to get the controller from inside for the plane. It came in finally. I want to I gotta bind that up. I can't believe I let the garage get this bad though. I have shit everywhere. So that's today's project. Chris, you're working on a tank. Like a kit, or are you making it from scratch? It's badass, dude. They made some. They made who was it? RC Sparks had that huge one that he had his dad on there with, like when he was talking to his dad or whatever. That thing was giant, dude. That's cool as shit. Yeah, let us know if it's a kit or what. Which one you got? That's pretty cool, dude. But yeah, we last weekend we during the live we tossed those Badlands, those buggy tires on the infraction. I ended up trimming the body so I can get full steering and stuff, and they're still tucked under the body. They still rub a little, but the one was already kind of blown up, and then it expanded more and it threw the foam out. So I need to get another set of the Badlands, and then I want to figure. I have to lift it up a little bit. It's still a little bit too low, and but that thing on Badlands is so much fun. Um, on my dirt road, rips, dude. It's actually once I can get it tuned a little, like a little higher off the ground and stuff, that thing's gonna be sick. Hunter, what's up, buddy? Gonna run your 8S EXT today. I'm afraid to bring my ramp. It breaks every time. Really? Oh, your EXB? What EXB do you have? M1 A2 Abrams. It's a hang long. Hell yeah, dude. That's sick, bro. Yeah, some of those tank kits and stuff are awesome, dude. They're every once in a while I go down that YouTube rabbit hole of like those crazy kits you can get, like tanks and like all the other like big military vehicles and stuff. Some of the stuff is cool as hell, man. And what are you always breaking on that Spike? On that EXB? Is it user error? Need to get a new motor for your XRT. It's done for. Yeah, I have to get one for mine too. My buddy KGM blew it up. It's no fault to him though. I overheated it so many times. It just happened that when he was running it, that's when the motor decided to let go. Are you still running the stock ESC in that? Because I run a Max 6 in mine. But yeah, I still need to get parts for that. Yeah, you still run the stock ESC. If you contact Traxxas, they do. If it's out of warranty, you can still send them your blown up motor, and you can get a replacement for a cheaper price. They'll take some money off of a new one if you want to go that route, unless you want to change the motor completely. But if you want to keep it stock, you contact them, you send it to them, and they'll give you a discount on a new motor. Mir, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? I'm going to do that $115 instead of $250. Yeah, dude, I don't blame you there. Yeah, it's a pretty solid trade-in thing they got, especially if we're being out of warranty, saves you some money. If you want to keep it stock, you know what I mean. I want to overhaul mine. I need tires. I need a motor, and I want to get that aluminum motor mount they make. I have the M2C stuff in there. I just have it so overpowered right now. And there's certain things that I want to keep stock-ish. So that's one of them. I'm gonna put the stock motor back in there and keep the Max 6 in there. I just put the M2C mount, and I had like a motor laying around and stuff because when that motor blew up, I wanted to run it. So I just put a bigger motor in there and shit. It's just what I had laying around. And it hauls ass. It's completely badass. But I want something that I can like hand a controller to my buddy and it's controllable. Right now, it's insane. And someone that's like newer to RC, I'd rather if they want to run an 8S, let them run a stock 8S because right now that thing's insane. Mess, what's up, buddy? Your MTXL is still here, dude. But yeah, it's gonna be a chill kind of day. I'm gonna, like I said, I gotta take care of some lipos. I gotta get some stuff out of here, and like, I really gotta do something in the shop. I have stuff everywhere, from like doing the mini bike build, doing the plane stuff, and then just stuff around the house. I just have stuff everywhere. Addicted, what's up, buddy? Hopefully you're talking straight to it every time you walk by. Yeah, of course. But yeah, well, got it. I'm telling you, that infraction on those bag lines. Once I get that fine tuned a little and get a new tire on there, it's gonna be sick. Yeah, especially with this charger I got, because even if like I never, I always made me mad with my old charger. If I had something that was like at like 75% and I couldn't run something or didn't want to run something, I just wanted to put it in storage. It took forever to put them in the storage, and this charger does it in no time. You don't know why people bash. I like them actually. I never had it. Yeah, they're not bad. The only thing I don't like is you can't tune the ESC. At least from the last time I really messed with one. So that's why I put a Max 6 in my XRT. But if you just want bone stock fun, like you really can't go wrong. They're really not that bad. It's just people compare them to like upgraded stuff, and you can't do that. It's out of the box. Look at it. If it's coming out of the box and it's lighting on fire or not working right and stuff, it's a different story. But it does the job. 2 blocks from your house, a guy lost his detached oversized 2-car garage and everything in it because of a lipo bursting. That sucks, dude. I need to get some more ammo cans. Those metal ones, because one's pretty full, and I like to keep my lipos in one of those cans. Yeah, like I said, the only reason I upgraded, even in my X Max, I put a Max 6 in there, just because I like to be able to tune it and stuff. But just for stock, they're really not bad. I don't have any experience with the new 8S Arma ESCs, the black ones. I do have experience with the 6S black ones they make. And whatever they did to tune those a little bit, I'm telling you, they're smooth, man. They're not quite censored because they're not, but they're whatever they did, they're actually really nice. So far, I haven't had an issue with them. And they're on the bone stock settings too. Yeah, but yeah, like just to open up, play, and have fun. That's all you need, man. You really because my eRevo 2.0 needs a new ESC though. In one video, I think, yeah, I posted the video. In one video, the 6S1 ESC stopped working. And then I was like, all right, I have an 8S1 from the XRT that had like one run on it. I put it in there and that blew up too in the same video. Both ESCs. One day I'll change it to a Castle system or a Black Mamba. Yeah, dude. Like I said, but like for the time being, that's all you need, man. And sometimes you put too much power in these trucks, you start breaking other things, you know. And then you're just chasing the dragon at that point, you know. But like I said, I do like to run the Max 6 ESC just because of the tunability of it. And they're just direct drop-ins. I'll run the stock motor. What are you guys getting into, man? I know what's it called? Somebody said they were doing something today, but like I said, I'm not doing much besides I really gotta the garage is gonna take a minute. I got shit everywhere. And it needs to be like a good sweep. It's gross. Won't break. Speed Rackers, but X Max is so much fun gear to run on stock electronics. Max 6 is always a good move. I've got 2 ready, but I haven't changed that. Very nice, dude. Not bad. Kit, metal tracks. Dude, that's sick, Chris. That's gonna be badass, man. You just start building it, or are you starting to? Are you almost done with it? Where you at building it? I need to cycle my batteries and maintain my boats today. No, it's not bad. We cost what? So you're gonna just watch the football and cycle some batteries? The plane's coming along. I bricked my NX8 controller, and it not being registered, I can't put new firmware on there. I'd have to send it in because if you don't like the firmware is tied to the serial number, and I can't see the serial number because it's bricked. I threw the box out, and that had it on there. And if you plug in your computer, you can see it that way. But since it's bricked, it doesn't pop up. So I'm screwed unless I send it back to him. And I got super mad and I threw it against the across the garage. So I ordered the RTF one that comes with the RTF version of that. And that didn't show up until after my vacation. The day I went back to work was the day it showed up. So I got to bind that today. And so it's coming along. It's just a weird circumstance where my rage and my thing bricking and the controller not showing up before I had a chance to run it. So I got to bind that up this weekend and stuff. In the garage, football in the garage. Very nice, dude. I'm not a sports guy much, really, but I respect it. Chill. Who's your team? Is that Alabama? But yeah, I'm not much into football or anything like that. Like I'll chill with a couple buddies, watch some games and stuff. I really don't have any hat in the game. And I quit football in high school because the first time I played, I missed like all of hunting season. So the second time I was like, I quit. I'm gonna go hunting. You're appalled? No, it's Florida. I wasn't sure, dude. The only time I did used to have the NFL app on my phone because my buddies are all into football. So I would just follow their teams. So every time they lost, I can talk trash to them. That's the only reason why I had it. Can go and pre-order the Red Cat Bed Dancer. Gonna get the order in by Monday. Such a cool RC. Yeah, it's definitely interesting for sure. You know, do that roll tide crap. Well, sorry to offend, sir. But yeah, I wasn't sure. I almost said Florida, but yeah, it's big down here. People love their foosball. Almost done doing the final details. This thing has smoke, sound, hit, and shoots BBs. Dude, that's awesome, dude. How big is it? He's working on a tank, guys. So we're talking in freedom units. Foosball is the devil. Oh, Vicky Valancourt. But yeah, dude, that tank's gonna be sick, dude. What's it shoot like airsoft BBs? When they scale. Yeah, exactly. My kind of woman. Um, what's it called? Does that kit come with everything, or like did you have to get like a motor, ESC, your controller? Yeah, big ass tank, dude. That's cool as hell. Well, 8 scale, but still, that's cool. Hell yeah, dude. That's gonna be cool as hell, man. Like I said, I go down those YouTube rabbit holes randomly when with tanks and stuff like that. But we gotta like I said, I gotta bind that controller to the plane and not rage quit. And then really my garage drives me nuts. It needs a good cleaning. Uh, I'm still as for the track out back, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. Me and Chris were talking when he was here. We were running some RCs on it and stuff. I don't know. I like I said, I don't want to commit to nothing and then do it and then have to redo everything. They have a bunch of different models. I bet, dude. What are you gonna do with it besides like drive it and stuff? Are you into like scale stuff like with other people that have military stuff, or are you just gonna have fun with it? I'm curious. That's cool as hell though. I don't think I ever talked to somebody like like to somebody that actually had one. I've seen like videos of people building them and stuff, but never really like talked to someone doing it. Was it hard to build? But yeah, dude, that's gonna be badass as hell. What did we look at last week? Oh, the new Limitless we looked at last week. It's pretty cool, but I really don't have a spot to play with something like that right now. That's why I put my infraction on Badlands. With those tires being external though, and not like tucked under a body, I feel like it'd be easier to run a bigger tire on. Not at all. It's almost RTR. Hell yeah, dude. That's sick as hell. Where'd you order it from? Like, did you have to go to a special site? Because I did some research. I seen a few people do those infractions off road, but they always like extend the arms and like run a different body or run the same body. And it just looks goofy. Trying to keep the infraction look, but make it badass for off road. It's sick on those tires. Just some trimming of the body and suspension, but I got to figure out a way to just lift it up just a little bit more. Amazon? Hell yeah, dude. That's sick, bro. I wonder if Traxxas has anything cooking up. You know what I mean? Like, are they done for a while since they released that sand car, drag car, whatever it is? Someone's gonna be working on something crazy. Something to mix it up a little. They are releasing the kits. Re-releasing the kits? Who? Traxxas? What kits? What's going on? I'm confused. Yeah, just I don't know. Someone's gotta be working on something big. Not just like big, but like something to mix it up. Traxxas the build kits, which is cool. Um, I'm curious how they're gonna do sales wise because I feel like a lot of people are kind of lazy or just don't know and just rather get RTR stuff. Very surprised with very surprised with the detailed Traxxas need to go back to their roots and upgrade the T Max. Dude, I don't know if they'll release I don't know if they'll release any new nitros. I think they're just gonna keep what they're doing and then yeah. You had to hand it to them though. They're one of the few companies that still sell nitros. And for bang for your buck, they're pretty good RTRs, man. Yeah, dude, I love kits. That's why I want that Techno monster truck. They're fun to build. Just sit back and have a couple brews and build your kit. It's fun. And the quality of kits are normally really good. Like my AXT is a monster. Absolute monster. But does anybody like so the HPI thing, if you go to their social media, that thing that says on the 8th they're showing something, there's like a signature on the left side. Anybody know whose that is? I can't make it out. Bigger nitros is just something different. No, yeah, I get it, dude. I feel like that's like a hint of what it is, but I don't know whose signature that is on that post. CHL, what's up, buddy? The thing with that infraction on those Badlands is when I go through my yard, it packs with grass. I mean, like the entire inside is just filled to like the top of the body. On my dirt road, it's awesome, but it's like a vacuum. I think I posted it on Instagram, how much grass got in there. I don't know how much. I think, did I post on Instagram? I think I did. I really don't know how Instagram works, but I'm not on there very much. Yeah, I posted on Instagram. Man, there's so much grass in there. Again, I don't know how that really works. So, but Lauren, what have you been working on, buddy? Me, just the same old, man. Just working on that off-road infraction, trying to figure that out. Uh, Finally got the controller for that plane, so I can bind that. I got to clean up my chainsaw, my big Husqvarna. It's the 450 Rancher. I got to air filter, new spark plug and stuff. I gotta clean that up. Building a track for your mini LMT. Hell yeah, dude. That's cool. Those mini LMTs are sick, dude. Love the kits. Just build Tamiya and next gen fighter, and it's a sharp, comes with hard body. Oh, really? Because of the hard body? That's pretty cool. The hairnet on the infraction. Yeah, dude, it sucks up a lot of grass. I don't bag my grass, I just mulch it. So that's part of it, but either way, it just packs in there. You had to go all 4 million LMTs. Oh, you're not addicted to RC if you didn't do that. Add to your hobby store. But yeah, it's like a vacuum with grass. There's like a short little video on Instagram. You can see how much grass actually got in there. I was like, holy hell. It's crazy too. It didn't overheat or nothing with all that in there. I actually ran the packs down. What are your guys' hopes for like what's coming out? Because we all know they're working on stuff, but like, who knows? It doesn't have to be a specific company. It's just whatever. Like, what do you want to say? I want to see a legit fifth scale buggy, like a real true blue fifth scale size buggy from one of the big names, like a legit, like the Typhon, just big, like a legit fifth scale buggy. You actually acquired a red cat shredder. You're fixing to make it better. Hell yeah, dude. You want some new boats? Gas or nitro boats? Yeah, I think that guy I told you about was trying to give me that gas boat still has it. Yeah, like a 5B dude would be sick. Because nobody makes, like, besides the one that like KGM got and stuff, you have to get it from Europe and stuff, which I get. But like none of the big names have that anymore. And those are so badass, man. Something that big with that geometry of like a normal buggy, just big. I find those so cool. And people that have them that want to sell them think they have diamonds. So TRX4, TRX6 in 16 scale or 6 scale. a 5-scale Typhon, a 6-scale solid monster truck, plastic. I know they can make it. Yeah, I get it. Does Rovan make one? I think so. I think they make like, I think it might be Rovan. They have 2 different ones, but I think one of them, the one that KGM got, is badass because it's like true blue buggy geometry. Some of those 5-scale buggies, the geometry isn't the same. I want the same kind of geometry on like a smaller buggy, but on a big buggy. So I'm like super picky. The one that KGM got though is absolutely badass. He decked that out too. The one that KGM got, he put like a sick ass 2-stroke in there, a nice ass pipe. Like I think he has a nice setup. Gas electric, yeah. I think what is it? The M. What the hell is that buggy KGM has? M. I want to say it's M something. I don't remember, but it's sick. I'm trying to find it. Oh, nice, dude. That's sick, dude. Make a hybrid RC. Somebody was making a hybrid. Had nitro and electric motor on it. I got you if you don't sell it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with it. But yeah, I do. I need to clean house a little. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, some of this stuff I just gotta. There's like 1 or 2 I need to get rid of. Yeah, I'm down, dude. We'll see. Yeah, it looks pretty sick though. Definitely cool. Sorry guys, you're in the dark, but the Addicted's working on something. It's pretty cool. Let me know how it runs. I gotta clean my garbage cans too. I have all kinds of maggots in the one. Gross. I made ribs on Sunday, and I don't take the trash until Saturday. So scraps and stuff sat there all week. I opened it today. It was like crawling. You would like to see Arma build a large scale buggy? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A large scale buggy would be sick, man. From a big name. Again, I know there's like a Rovan and God, I wish I could remember what KGM's was. But you kind of have to know the hobby to be able to get those, if you know what I mean. Because like if you're newer, if you're like just kind of in the hobby, like you have some bigger stuff, you enjoy it, and you want a big buggy, nobody really knows to go there unless they talk to somebody that tell them to go to these places. You know what I mean? With the 12S system. Honestly, I feel like it's slowly getting there because 8S was the big thing for a while, and I feel like someone's gonna start running like RTR 12S rigs. So I think someone's gonna do it just because It's kind of just the progression of the hobby. And I remember when the X Max first came out, that was a 6S rig. And then they went up to 8S. It was like blowing everybody's mind. And then more RTR 8Ss were coming out and getting bigger and bigger. And I feel like we're just slowly getting to that point where 12S is going to be the new big one. Who knows how long? I still think there should be some kind of battery tech upgrade because LiPos have been around forever and they're kind of volatile, like they can like pop and blow and stuff. So I want to see if there's going to be like a new type of battery that can do the same kind of power and stuff of a LiPo, but be safer. Primo's new RC Rally? I haven't. Is it like from the ground up new, or is it like an old chassis that they put some rally stuff on? A big ass rally car would be cool too. I think the only person I know of, like big name, is Traxxas with a rally car, and I think that's not a very big rally car. I feel like rally cars used to be a big thing in RC, and they kind of went away for a while. That's just nature of it, though. There's always a cycle, you know. It's a Porsche brand new on the website. Interesting. RTR, or is it a roller? No, Primo's probably like RTR almost there. Traction Hobby and Primo RC made it. That's pretty cool, man. How's your Raminator addicted? RTR? Hell yeah. I still keep my fingers crossed for a buggy, a big ass buggy with the right geometry. It's my whole thing. So I'm pretty sure I think Rovan, they make one, and I looked at it. And there was something about it I wasn't too keen on. It was a while back. I forget what it was. I don't know if it's how the center diff or whatever was set up, or the geometry of the suspension. I forget. Raminair has been refreshed a bit and is ready to rip. Just need to do it. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Dick that has a Grave Digger Raminator. That's just an absolute insane RC car. Like borderline dangerous. You know what I mean? That's a big ass thing to be ripping around. Yeah, it's pretty sick, Chris. He has some videos on it on his channel. The Raminator is just like a whole different animal altogether, honestly. Yeah, just ask my fence. Yeah, his fence got taken down by it. Oh yeah, 100%. What is it, like 90 pounds or something like that? And even with the stock setup, I think it goes what, like 40 or something, or close to it. Well, that's a lot of weight to just haul ass. Told you. Definitely something you got to be careful with. They are sick though. 25ish, yeah, something like that. Isn't there a speed gear option though? You can put in the transmission. I'm pretty sure there was. Again, I don't have one though, so I could be just making it up. I could swear there was like a speed gear option. You can get into the transmission and like gear it. Oh, that's dope. And do you keep that in your basement or your garage, Addicted? Because that's a hell of a thing to be lugging up and down steps. Been running the Vesla. You? That's sick. I haven't ran mine. I have to. I have those new tires on it, those knobbies. They're speed gears, crawl gears, and normal gears. Gotcha. Yuko, what's up, man? Downstairs in your basement with me, the rest of the gang. Yeah, that seems like bear. Do you at least have like those outdoor doors where they both open and it's a little wider? Or do you have to lug it through the house? That'd be funny as hell. So I remember when Bo the Gel had his, he brought it in the basement and he had to like carry it down. It's sweet, buggy, like it's better than the HPI. I can dig it. It's pretty sick. Definitely some cool shit out there, man. And like other companies making stuff that are like super badass that you wouldn't even think about, you know? Just muscle with the tires off, it won't fit through the doorways. Dude, just park it in the garage, man. Your day off, just relaxing and wrenching. RC, hope that you are fine. Yeah, man, I'm doing well. I'm kind of doing the same thing today. I gotta clean out the garage. There's stuff everywhere. What are you wrenching on? I have wrenching to do, but I need parts like ESCs and stuff before I can wrench on anything. I think this is an 8S ESC here. Yeah, it is. This is the one from the Creighton. When I made that into a Mega Creighton. I don't even think this had power put through it yet. I wonder if this will fit in the Revo. Only run it on 6S, but it's an ESC I have laying around. MCD, that's what it was. That's what I'm pretty sure that's what KGM's buggy is. New type of servo try. Hell yeah, dude. Of course, all week it's been like beautiful 80s, and like this weekend it's gonna be like 90 and humid. But can't complain, man. Can't complain. I also want to rebuild my old man's, like my dad's. I have an original Reba 3.3 under there he bought. Kind of want to redo that. He put some like reservoir shocks on there, and they're so bouncy. It's ridiculous. So I'm thinking about putting stock shocks back on there. And that motor and stuff should still be good. And just run my old man's old Reba 3.3. It has the old AM radio, so it has the huge antenna and stuff. Still has the crystal in it. He has a metal roll cage on it too. It's sick, actually. Their roll cage is nice. but I'm sure it needs a new air filter. That's probably all. Like those old ones, you just touch, and they, after a long time, they turn into like just little particles. It's crazy. Just degrade. Don't want that getting in your carburetor. Servo and batteries should not heat as much with the new tray, so servo would last the whole 30 minutes finals. Interesting, dude. That's sick, dude. But yeah, I just gotta do a little bit of adulting today, and then play around with some stuff. I have to organize them here because it's getting to the point where I'm like, I know this is where I put it, and it's not, and that's starting to drive me nuts. I also need to get some more tire glue. I need to get like little stuff besides ESCs and stuff. I also have to get like some more shock juice, diff juice, tire glue, like stuff that like little maintenance things that I've been using and haven't been replenishing. So I'm starting to get low on some things because I hate, like, if I have to do something, then I have to wait to do it. It drives me nuts. So like maintenance stuff, I need to stock back up on. Basically, time. Yeah, exactly. I need to just, instead of getting new toys, get stuff to maintain my toys, and then obviously ESCs and stuff for the broken stuff. But I need like basic maintenance stuff because it's nice to have on hand, man. You blow a shock apart and the shock juice goes everywhere. Super annoying. Not that well, you could run it with no shock juice, but it's annoying to like something that minute keeps you from playing. All right, yeah, looks like we're winding down. What we're at? We're about at an hour. It was a chill live. Hopefully next week, we have some more stuff to talk about. Um, and Mets needs to come get his MTXL. I need to do that with batteries. It's time for me to get some fresh batteries. I've had too many dropping out lately. Yeah, it's annoying if some little thing like you don't have correct screws, etc., and have to wait because yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, it's getting there, getting there. Well, I really need to figure out this track. So it's just sitting there, and I'm trying to. I don't know how I want to do it because once it's done, I want to build a platform. So, Chris, I appreciate you coming in, man. But we're gonna end it like we always do, wherever you are in the world. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night. We'll be live again next week. Again, sorry, I said this last week. The plane video, the unboxing build, I had an issue with my memory card, but I was able to save the footage. So that's that should be done rendering now, and it'll be up tomorrow. I promise it'll be done. I know I said it last week, but I hit the stupid memory cards. I need to get a new one. Lost way too many bought over the last 2. Yeah, dude. Gotta take care of those lipos. But all right, guys, you have a good rest of your weekend. And that video with the plane unboxing and build will be tomorrow, guaranteed. No swear. And I'll catch you guys next week, man.